an exciting segment of Gospel Life News. This is where we bring to you all the happening in the world of music, Afrobeats especially, and our artists. We care about them, and that's why we bring to you all their events and what they've been doing, so that you are also abreast of all they've been doing. And basically, that's my job to come through for you to give you guys the update. I want to say a big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you, and this is all saying we will never ever take you guys for granted. That's a big promise coming from Gusto TV Africa. Like I said, my name is Daki. Welcome again to Gusto Life News. In the camp of Mohbad family, there is fire on the mountain, because yesterday we saw back and forth from the mom and dad. This time, a relative has joined the conversation accusing the mom of infidelity, and that is why she is partnering with Mumi, that's Mohbad's wife, because they are better on the same feather, and that's why they flock together. All of that will bring them to you in no time. Moving on, we'll begin with Rema. We saw Rema and Gomez Calm Down ranks number 1 on Pop Airplay Song Year End chart for the year 2023, and then we saw it is the first African song to top the chart and 6th collaboration in history. Rema ranks number 9 on the Pop Song Artist Year End chart. It becomes the first African artist to chart. Rema and Gomez Calm Down ranks number 2 on the Billboard exclusive US and the Billboard Global 200 Year End chart. And then we saw Rema Calm Down is the second biggest song in the world in the year 2023, and all-time highest ranking African song on the year-end list. At the same time, we saw Rema Bima, Rema Bima Bad Boys. The video have just surpassed 30 million views on YouTube. And while we're talking about that, we saw the song with Victoni's song with Rema Don Toliver have just surpassed 80 million streams on Spotify. The name of the song is Soweto. Still on Rema, we saw Rema and Gomez Calm Down ranks number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 year-end chart 2023, and we saw Calm Down became the all-time highest ranking African song on the US end chart. Still on Rema and Gomez Calm Down, talking about the Billboard Pop Airplay charts, it became top 1 for 5 weeks, which made it the longest charting collaboration in history, and the 3rd longest charting song for 56 weeks, and the 4th longest top 10 song for 36 weeks, and the 4th longest climbed number 1 for 28 weeks. And then finally on Rema, we saw for the Billboard year-end chart on radio song, Rema Gomez Calm Down currently is at number 4. And trust me, like I said, in the US, Rema is the new prince of US. Moving on, we have CK as the next guy on the news. We saw CK just surpassed 2 billion streams across all credits on Spotify. Trust me, this guy is not playing. His numbers are increasing daily, and it just shows that he is one of the richest when it comes to DSP money and numbers. Moving on, we saw a song that just came through, a song called Tamara, a Tamara song titled 40 Days, where he featured CK on that song, made a debut at number 16 on this week UK Afrobeat chart. It is our first UK chart placement talking about Tamara, but then for CK is obviously so familiar with this chart right now. We saw CK, the first EP, just it's 800 million plus stream on Spotify, and as it got to that mark, it became it is the number 1 most streamed African EP on the platform. CK the first. Moving on, we have Tems as the next lady on the news. We saw Tems at the time when she made a tweet in 2016, a very cryptic tweet where she said, "Need someone to pound me, and it's raining," and back and forth about how she needs someone to come sleep with her and go back and forth. And at the time she made this tweet, it was just one to just catch cruise, maybe, or maybe she intentionally wanted to have the feeling at the time. But all of these are gone past, because in 2023, somebody went back to bring this tweet back, and this is one of our past coming back to haunt her. As of yesterday, she came out to say, after all has been said and done, I am going off once this LP is out. And then she promised us that there's a project coming through called LP, and then when that one is out, I am going off, because Twitter is one of the most toxic places ever you can be. And then we saw when she came out at the time for the Billboard, she was not missing on the chart, because Tems ranks as the number 1 artist on the Billboard 2023 Adult R&B Airplay year-end chart. And trust me, Rema did good numbers. Burna Boy is making us proud. Tems is not missing because she also made us proud on this chart. We saw Tems coming out today at about 12 o'clock to make a tweet saying, "So, who is ready?" or basically ready for new music with a question mark. And the answer to this is yes, Tems. We are ready for new music because we missed you. We want to say what you want to give us again. Me and you is a big jam. We want a good follow up. And then my response to you, Tems, is yes, we are ready. Moving on, we have Mohbad as the next guy on the news. We saw the police force coming to make a debunking post to debunk what Mohbad's mother said yesterday. And they have said, "We have informed Mohbad's father to apply for the release of the body, but he is yet to do it. Says he wants a DNA test," police tells the reporter. So basically, all of what we saw online about the mom saying, the mom lied because the corpse is not with Mohbad's father. The police have said they've informed him to come get the body, but he have said he's not going to do that until justice is done and the DNA results are done. Now, the police, the article goes thus. The police in Lagos State have said that they have informed Joseph Aloba, the father of lead singer Mohbad, that he can come collect the corpse of his son anytime he wants, but the man has not yet applied for it. Recall that the mother of the singer released a video on Tuesday, the 21st day of November, saying the body of the singer has been released to the father, but he has refused for it to be buried. A police source who spoke to the correspondent stated that the body is in the morgue. It has not been released. It wouldn't be released to you, and you wouldn't come pick it. The hospital wouldn't allow it. Only the father can apply for the release of the corpse. Only the father and the police have said any day he applies, he would get it immediately. We have told them anytime they want it, just write an application. But the father has refused to do that. Technically, it is the father that is holding back. The father has said he is not taking it yet until they do DNA, and that is their personal family problem. If the man writes today, of course, it will be released and they must carry the corpse. And then they went further saying, we are okay. So if the father has not said any, the father has said he's not taking it yet until they do DNA, and that is their family problem. If the man writes today, of course, it will be released and he must carry the corpse. You can't write and keep it there for who? Recall that the singer who passed away September 12th was buried the next day, September 13th, following the controversy surrounding his demise. An autopsy was demanded for by Nigerians, and his body was exhumed on the 21st day of September. It has not been reburied since, and the autopsy result is yet to be made public. Mr. Aloba has repeatedly insisted that a DNA must be done to ascertain the true paternity of Liam, the 7-month-old son of late Mohbad and his wife, Wunmi. So basically, the police are saying what the mom said is a lie because we have not released the body to the family. While that is ongoing, we saw Mohbad's auntie coming through to make a video, and where she said Mohbad's mom is in a word called a useless woman. Said she left Mohbad when he was 8 years old, and she went to she got pregnant from another man, and then she left Mohbad's father's house, and she didn't come back. Not until when all of this are buzzing, and now she's coming back to reap where she has not sown. And then she also mentioned that little or no wonder Mohbad's mom and Wunmi are quite close because they are best of same feather. They flock together. They are just people, or if she calls them prostitutes, who just sleep with any man who comes calling. This is coming from a relative from Mohbad. So basically, like I said, there's fire on the mountain, and this family looks unsettled. And then we hope that in coming days they would get settled as soon as possible. Finally, we have Seyi Vibes on the good news because Seyi Vibes have just surpassed 150 million streams across all credits on Spotify. Seyi Vibe is not too big on Spotify, but then Audiomack, he is a king in Audiomack. But Spotify, his numbers are not that big, but trust me, 150 million stream is no game feat, and we say congratulations to Seyi Vibes on that one. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys on the very next one.